guys, Friday. Heck yeah. What are we looking at today? More shotguns. We're going to look at, I told you I wasn't sure what I was going to pick up. I actually wasn't sure what I had from New Glarus versus what they had, so I skipped that. But I got Oso's Brewing's The Scarlet Letter. This is a light-bodied, tart, and refreshing barrel-aged sour blonde, fermented on loads of fresh Wisconsin cranberries. Jay? From Elite Ammunition? Yeah, I don't need to be reminded. What else can I tell you? 11 IBUs, and it's 5.5%. So, overall, I was just kind of interested. I don't know if I've had anything from this brewery, let alone something that would be, I guess, mostly categorized as a lambic. Of course, it's a cork. Nothing special about the cork holder. Why do you think there's a cork holder on there, Eric? Oh, I don't know, Jay. What's in the box? What's in the fucking box? Or have I had something from them? Well, I haven't had anything like this from them. Maybe if I hold the glass in my teeth. Thing is I'm actually paranoid now. It actually hasn't been that long since this had a little car ride. From the keyport, of course. It's going to go on this one. Ready? As much energy as that just had. Oh yeah. Christine is making nachos as we speak. Smells good down here. Okay, well, it looks like a wine cooler. Oh, definitely has that tartiness to it. Sorry. It's almost like, it's not just cranberries I smell though. It's almost like strawberry, raspberry. Has a oakiness. I know it was just moments ago I read this. Barreled aged. Okay. Okay, so cheers. Maybe low on the IBUs, but that carbonation level gives it definitely some fizziness. Right up front, I'd say it has a lower mouthfeel. Seriously, after all this time, mouthfeel. Right up front, you get the carbonation, and a decent mouthfeel for something like this. You're not really expecting something like this to be like syrupy or anything like that. Maybe you are. The initial flavors, again, just like the smell, it's definitely has more fruit going on in there than just cranberries, because I know what cranberries taste like. I mean, then again, how many of us have had cranberries other than, say, cranberry juice or that gelatin mass of shit that comes out of the can that we have at Thanksgiving? Maybe it's just me, but don't buy the stuff with the pulp. You know, like, it's like, that's just like filler. Like, not even good filler. So yeah, you're getting that cranberry, raspberry, strawberry, a little bit of a lemon, kind of a lemon tartness, kind of separate in there. Not real roller coaster-ish, just that flavor. And then a little bit of the one thing on the tail end that you're kind of left with is that the oakiness of the barrel that it was in. I didn't think that this one was going to be an extreme on. I thought it'd be an extreme on like the flavors. Again, the brewery. If you are at your liquor store and you want a very, very well done but unique beers, Tart of Darkness from the brewery is one of the best I've had, and I guess I'm gonna have to go back and check on what I've actually reviewed and find something from New Glarus, because New Glarus is, you know, would be something like this, but with a lot more flavor in there. I mean, not that it's void of it, but I've just had some really decent high-end stuff, and this is just kind of drinkable. You know, there's no puffiness in the skirt. Did get a couple things in today. Pretty cool. I've actually placed orders for shit that was in stock that I didn't get as fast as the two Flat Dark Earth beaver-tailed grips from Hogue. It was out of stock, but you could still, I mean, evidently the system must know that they're going to be updating or replacing the stuff as it runs out. So even though it was out of stock, it still allowed me to place my order. And I think I placed my order, and it was only a matter of a couple of days later that I got notified that the order was being fulfilled and would be shipped. And then like an hour after that, I got notified that it had indeed been shipped. And as you guys already know, and unfortunately for me, you get a bunch of things and then realize that, you know, these other ones, I like them even more. So I don't know if it's a lesson to be learned, and you can, if any of you are thinking about updating your grip and going straight on to the beaver tail versus the non-beaver tail, I like it because you're getting everything that you normally would, but you know, instead of ending right there, you just get just a little bit more, and it helps to kind of take it up in your hand a little bit more. So took the regular Flat Dark Earth off, put it in the drawer, and updated this one to the beaver tail. And of course, my original baby, unnamed other than the Odin Works, put one on here. So I don't know. It's supposed to be in the 40s tomorrow, so I might get a hold of Powerman 1973. I don't know, my buddy, and me and him and maybe Christine might go over. Of course, if it really is going to be that nice tomorrow, that means everybody will be over there. It's either that or go all the way up to the shack. 5.5%. Yeah, there's not really enough alcohol in this to... I think it's kind of funny when you start doing craft beers. Something like... smile money. Something like... an ice house or something that was, more alcohol, 5.5 or 5.9 or something, that was like the heavy hitter stuff. Then when you start doing the craft beers, it's like, yeah, it's only like 5 or 6%. Due to that level of carbonation and the charge that you get, I would say it is not a gulping. I mean, maybe if you just got done mowing the lawn or something. One of those hot summer days, your ammo head 73 and just got done shooting shit from your kitchen. And maybe slam one of these. Okay, what else is new? Oh, yeah, look. A box. So, especially if you guys were here for the shoot, not only, I'm going to start sounding like Stephen Bush here, not only am I noticing that I am starting to go away from the 40 cals back into the 9, which a few years back I had nothing in the safe that was chambered in 9mm. Now there's quite a few things. I'm not even sure if I could... The Baby Eagle, the Jericho, this, Christine's H&K. I'm going to have to go look. We got the 23, which has been converted over, thanks to Stephen Bush. But this actually was... Well, I had the Baby Eagle first, but this was kind of like, I did the little horse trade with Johnny Watson. He took my Walther P99 because he wanted the mag release, European style mag release, because of a thumb injury, probably sitting on it at work. And so he took that and got me this, and he wanted to surprise me and upgrade to a threaded barrel, seeing how this piece of shit state finally, at least until our governor, because there had too many votes for him to stop it, but he's already trying to undo it. But Johnny decided to upgrade me to the threaded barrel, and I wanted the 40 because that's what my other one was, but they didn't have the threaded barrel version in 40, only 9, so he got this. And I tell you, I shot this for the pistol class that my friend Jason Shade taught the day before the shoot, at the shoot this year. Between those days and a few other days that I've been out, I know the day of the shoot, I probably put at least 300 rounds through this the day of the shoot. This is almost one of the only things that I constantly was shooting or letting other people shoot. And the gun has just been absolutely rock solid and fun. And then wow, Walther comes out with the PPQ chambered in 45 ACP, and I start seeing some of the reviews, and overall the gun is supposed to be fairly close in the size of this. I'm like, well, how can they do that? I mean, first of all, it's like, this is a 9mm. It's... So, I worked out I have a little bit of a barter arrangement with a very good friend of mine. And I got this in exchange for some work that I will be doing. The Walther PPQ M2 chambered in 45 ACP. Yeah, non-black talons. Ooh, there's so much less evil. 12 plus 1, so 13 rounds. And overall, these guns are impressively similar in size. And notice on the 45 that the underside is a little bit bigger, just a tad bit bigger on the slide is about 3/8 of an inch longer on the 45. And if you butt them up, the 45 is about 1/2 of an inch longer in the grip. And width, and it's just like an optical illusion. They are almost identical size guns. Obviously a little bit different. 45. Absolutely. Now my favorite round, now if PPQ came out with if Walther had the PPQ chambered in 10mm, now we'd be talking. But if the 10mm never existed, I firmly believe the 45 ACP may be one of, if not the best round in existence. So yeah, so there you go. I mean, I just love the way these feel in the hand. The that one trigger scales at 3 1/4 pounds and has the only gun that I own that has a better reset than that 9mm is my Kimber. .75. .75. 3 3/4 pounds on the and again, this is just like almost you guys that know me, bottom line and being totally blunt is I usually fuck with everything that I own. It's like, I mean, look what's going on with my FN57. That went out to Jay at Elite Ammunition, and by the time that he's done, the list that I'll be presenting, the accusation where the magazine disconnect is getting out of there. I'm having him put in one of his custom triggers. He's doing the Robar treatment to the all the internal slide parts, and I realize that's as slick as shit. I'm having him do adjustable night sights, and then just to show off what his company is capable of presenting back to you. It's getting that that dip in the blue, and then I don't even know what else he's doing, but that's. And on something like these Walthers, the triggers are absolutely so incredible. The grip, again, I love Talon grips, but the way that they come right out of the box. In the box is a right-sided button if you want to switch out the mag release, another mag, and then they have they instead of having small, medium, and large, they have one with a little bit bigger with the beaver tail, and I left that one the way it is with the medium, and I'm going to leave this one alone because it has the exact same grip. So as far as, you know, memory, what you're used to, you know, that kind of thing. As far as that goes, the only other thing that I would do, and I think I think they're compatible, but these night sights that I put on the PPS, I believe they are compatible with that. That would be about the only thing is I like the night sights. But as of right now, I have no intentions on carrying either one of these. So it's not at the top of my priorities list to change out the sights. But just absolutely awesome handguns. So, but that ergonomics, those controls, the reliability of Walther, and then stepping up the game to 45 ACP and giving you all that in a pretty small package. I mean, I wouldn't consider this you know, this definitely isn't what I would put in the category of subcompact as far as a carry gun goes. I mean, of course, this is the PPS is an extremely narrow gun. So yeah, that's what's new here. If I go shooting, you know I'm bringing that with tomorrow. Last night, radio show. Yeah, Chuck, fuck you. You know, it's like learning curves trying to figure stuff out. There was and I was told by AJ, Gun God 556, and now Knife God 2738 52.6, that didn't sound like he heard an echo on his end, so I don't know if there was or wasn't, but there definitely was on my end, and figured out exactly what was causing that, so don't have to worry about that again. It's good to hear, Chuck, that you listen to the whole thing. I'm always so honored to give you plenty of extra material. Let's see, what should I do today? Oh, I will go to the gun store and buy 5 of something. Check. I will drive around in my $69,000 Ford kick-ass pickup. Yeah, I'm an idiot. It's a really nice truck. My personal, if I won the lottery, I would get a F350 4-door long box. Why? Because I fucking can. That's the lottery part of it. Let's see. So drive around in my truck, go down and trade in the boat I bought last year for this year's. Oh, and then let's endlessly leave positive comments over on Eric's Brew Review or anywhere that he happens to show up, because I have like a stealth algorithm system in my computer where I search out anywhere on the internet where he might have actually been, so I can then go there. You know why Rudy eats in bed? Because you don't give him enough reason to get up. Okay, I'm going to go have nachos, so we probably should finish this out and pick something for tomorrow. Oh, being that I stopped talking about guns and politics while doing a brew review, I should quickly touch on the interaction Personally, I think anybody that is in Donald Trump's camp is fully ensconced and they are staying there. So I think once again the GOP, your attempt to do whatever you're going to do is a day late and a dollar short. Maybe if you just honored what the fucking people, us, we the people, wanted. Last two elections, why did you get a majority and get, the Senate? Oh, because you said you were gonna take care of Obamacare and rein back some of his bullshit, which you didn't do. And then the next time a bunch of people get elected and you don't follow through, to stand there with Johnny Watson's thumb up your ass and say, oh, we tried. No, you trying isn't good enough. You were put there to do a particular thing and you're not doing it. I'm not saying I am a huge Trump fan, but at this point in time, everybody else just looks like I almost said prostitute. Same thing. Just a typical politician. Soothsayer. Magic sprinkle juice. We are going to mystical and bullshit. I'll be honest when I say what worries me about Trump is he seems like he's so busy going, look at my right hand. Well, down here, we're going to fuck you with the left one. All I can say is if everything that he said, he better go through with it. On the other hand, I don't really see him as being the guy to get rid of Obamacare, and it really has to go. It is killing the majority of the economy. But there's so many stupid people. Should be some kind of a test in order to vote. At least I didn't talk about politics right there. But the whole thing with Marco Rubio, dude, too late. Now you're going to grow a set of balls. We'll touch on something and I won't mention any names, and of course you've all heard me say it before. All those people that want to get up on their soapbox and say, oh, if Donald Trump is the person put out there, I am just not going to vote. I've even heard, and again I won't mention any names, I hate Donald Trump so much I'm going to vote for Hillary. Really? Fuck me. Are you that stupid? It's because of that mentality that people sat on their hands and didn't vote that we ended up with Obama. This country cannot handle Bernie. I want to give everything away, Sanders, or Hillary the cunt Clinton. How many people need to die under this bitch's watch before anybody looks? I mean, that's because the majority of the media is all, we're libtards. And we have to make sure that libtards get put in place. Well, I don't even understand that, because everything that someone like Obama, I'm not afraid to say it. You want to accuse me of being racist? Fine, fuck you. Accuse me of being racist all you want. But that piece of shit got elected under the guise that he was going to be the joiner. He's going to bring everybody together. No, that's never what he wanted. The more upheaval he can get, the more shit that he can, socialize shit that he can push down our throats. And you think Bernie Sanders is going to be different? Bernie Sanders wants to give everything away. Everything is going to be out there. It's going to be free. So to actually use the I refuse to put the clothespin on my nose. No, I'm sorry. The best we can do is the closest to making sure the stuff that our founding fathers fought and died for to put this country on the right path stays the course. And then continued on for our brave men and women in the military, and everything they have fought and died for stays on its course. I may not be 100% in Donald Trump's corner, but yeah, I will be voting for him if that is who we're putting up against Hillary. I don't care who dies under my watch, Clinton, and Bernie the Socialist Sanders. Socialism has failed everywhere that it has been tried. And if it isn't more obvious, Clinton followed up by Obama presidencies should be more than proof of that. Everybody always wants to act like, well, as long as they don't come for what I care about. Well, they've chipped away at so much of it. By the time they get to what you give a shit about, it's going to be way too late. Somewhere, taking a stand should have already happened. Oso Brewing's Scarlet Letter. A light-bodied tart, refreshing barrel-aged sour blonde, fermented on loads of fresh Wisconsin cranberries. Somewhere there's a picture of her turned around, and it still works. Fermented in French oak barrels. Oh, well, thank God they were French oak barrels. On the E-scale, compared to other options out there and other things that I've had, I would give this a 7 on the old E-scale. I would not get it again. Gotta try something from New Glarus. Obviously, none of it's being wasted. Tomorrow, picked up a whole bunch of goodies today. Not even sure where to go. If I would have taken a moment to look, I would just go for the one that has the most alcohol. You can just stare at her ass while I check the alcohol level on a couple of things here. Black Betty Imperial Stout. Just kind of like the name of that. Bottled conditioned. 11.3. Of course, it's the first one. Thank you, little refrigerator. Oh, and Jay. Got another one from Iyengar. This one is a Bavarian Lager. I didn't look at the alcohol percent, but I'm pretty sure this probably is not a candidate. No, this is not an alcohol candidate, and this is all about the alcohol right now. Choice number 2, Hopserd, 8.5. Nope. Winds of Change. Oh, yeah, that's sounds like some kind of a political bullshit comment. This one is a IPA, primarily fermented with a blend of I'm not even gonna try. Dry hopped. Where's the alcohol content? Just want to know. This one, as it turns out, is another one from Oso. And I am not seeing an alcohol percentage on here. Disappointed. IPA. Well, I guess they're disqualified. There is not an alcohol percentage on it, and more than likely the Imperial Stout is going to have more nads anyway. So, tomorrow, Saturday, Nebraska Brewing Company's Black Betty Imperial Stout. Aged in whiskey barrels, bottle conditioned. Again, that's whiskey bottles. Doesn't necessarily mean there was ever any whiskey in them, but it is over 10%, so it gets the JR10 Desert Gold approval. Now, as long as it's super ass sweet, like him in one of his camo thongs, which I understand he has recently updated one of his camo thongs. It has a full spread right on the sack of solar collectors, and then he has a waterproof USB charger that he sticks okay, so we'll see you tomorrow. Cheers, and you guys have a great night.